You're gonna get in the frame. There you go. There he goes.
Oh, you mean get in the frame for the Andrew Stedl Podcast? Of course.
You're always plugging your own show.
Listen, I gotta advertise, I don't know if you're watching yet. Are you watching it? Let me know. Okay, we're not doing that bullshit. This is not that kind of show.
If they're watching, they kind of already are.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're already here, so yeah.
Yeah, why not,
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so how are you doing today, Alvaro?
I'm tired. I didn't sleep till like 2 a.m. because I stayed up watching more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I know, you're addicted to that, aren't you?
I'm almost done with whatever's out. I'm on part 5 right now. No, I'm not even done. I just started part 5.
Heathen over here. I haven't even watched it.
I've shown you the first episode. You told me you didn't like the dub, and like
no, I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's not the worst dub out there. Don't worry.
I'll give it that.
Part 4 has the worst dub, and I like part 4. I didn't watch it dubbed. I watched it subbed. Because that was the only thing that was available on Hulu. That was the only thing available. That was the only thing available on Hulu. So I'm like, I guess I'll watch it.
Go to Netflix. They got everything.
No, they don't have it on Netflix.
No, I'm kidding. They don't got that. This is the weird thing about anime. It's like, okay, part of it's over here, part of it's over there.
I got Crunchyroll. If you want to bump off my Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Yeah, let me bump off your Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah, it's like $10 a month for like high quality stuff, dog.
Oof.
It's not bad.
Oof. You expect me to be an anime fan?
You told me you like Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, I mean, I like that, but it feels more like a fleshed out show than an anime to me. And I'm probably going to get some hate for saying that.
All right, yeah, if you unsubscribe, we understand. I mean, I understand. I know about him.
I don't know. I guess I'm just in this weird state where I watch anime sometimes, but I don't love it like I used to.
I'm getting into it. I used to like it, then I just stopped. I stopped liking it for a bit. Then I'm like, I guess I'll pick up on it again. Let's see what stuff I've always wanted to watch. Death Note is something I've always wanted to watch, and Death Note I watched.
I don't know. It's a matter of committing to it because you're committing to like a show.
Yeah, and it's like anime is usually really long too. Like
I know it's like 20 minutes an episode, but still.
No. I mean like episodic wise, it's like long.
Right.
It could be like several. It could be like.
Even though it's part 1 and 2, that's like only 20 episodes. That's like
Yeah, part 1 and 2 of JoJo's is like 26, 28 episodes.
Something around that frame. It's like 20 something.
And then everything else is in like the 40s and the high 30s.
He's trying to kill me.
It's good. it's good. You know what? You know what else is good? Igor, and that turned 2 yesterday. 2 years of Igor. Dang, that was the album I really gravitated towards. Because that one was my, I guess you could call it introduction / reintroduction. Because I already knew who he was. I was listening to some Flower Boy.
I'd be disappointed if you didn't know who Tyler the Creator was.
I was listening to some Flower Boy songs back in the day, back in high school. Then I would listen to him every now and again and catch the occasional song. And then Igor came out. I'm like, well, there's something new for me to listen to, so let's listen to that. I loved it. Then I ended up just listening to everything, and now
it's very interesting. I've
made it my personality trait. I even have the Bastard mixtape. That's how much I liked it, and the original Odd Future mixtape and Radicals. I have that on my phone.
I know you are just obsessed over here, and I'm just like, I got Cherry. I got Cherry Bomb and
oh my
Igor and all the essentials in Flower Boy.
You don't have Goblin and Wolf on vinyl like I do.
I want Wolf, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna be quiet about Goblin.
Goblin.
I'm gonna be quiet about Golf, his brand,
Dude, it was at the record store. You could have bought it.
Who knows? At some point, maybe I'll get it. I don't know.
It's actually really nice on vinyl.
Is it really?
Yeah, I mean, color-wise, it's just your stereotypical.
It's just a black vinyl.
Yeah, but like the way it's pressed and all that is really nice. It's nice, yeah. She sounds amazing on vinyl. Oh my god.
You got me there. She's a pretty good song.
Okay, it is.
I don't know.
I like Analog a lot too. That's a really good song off that. I think that's a really underrated song, Analog. I like it. I like it.
It's good.
It's good. Mm-hmm.
Good. I mean, for me, it was Flower Boy though that got me back into him.
I think a lot of people's like introduction into him for the most part, either Flower Boy or Igor, for the most part. Because obviously, yeah, you got your other albums like Goblin, Wolf, and Cherry Bomb. Those probably brought in some people, but I think the one that really jump started a lot of what he does now is definitely Flower Boy and Igor.
From what I understand, it was Wolf that like got people in for like the mainstream crowd a little bit, but it was like Cherry
Wolf
Bomb
was
that like
really
kind of
good.
pushed people away, and then Flower Boy was actually the first time he even got in the Billboard 100 at all. Like, no, it wasn't See You Again. It was Who That Boy? No, sorry, Who Dat Boy.
It was Who That Boy and See You Again. Yeah, those were big. Jesus Christ, I love those songs.
You know, I have the pleasure of saying that I went to go see him before the Igor tour, and oh my God, seeing him at the rave is insane.
I saw him on the Igor tour.
Oh my God,
that was
dude.
amazing. Seeing those songs live, God, it was amazing.
But just seeing how excited, and the fact that he was like walking up and down this like stage.
Oh yeah, you can tell when Tyler does something like show-wise, stage-wise, he goes all out. Like he knows what he wants to do and he does it. Cause on the Igor tour, God, the stage was pretty simple, but like it was amazing what he did. Cause yeah, the whole Igor aesthetic, silvery backdrop. The stage had like could lift up and down. It was amazing.
Okay, that's good. Cause like
it wasn't just a plain stage.
I mean, like
he had a piano there, but like he also had like images flashing behind him.
He had the piano. Yeah, the imaging is pretty normal for anybody. Usually, that's like okay, we gotta have some kind of visuals going.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it was really good what he did.
The stage thing, yeah, I think he's done that for a while.
I think he always does really impressive stage work. I like that. I mess with that.
It's Tyler the Creator.
Yeah. Also, Chum went certified gold yesterday as well, which is nice. That whole album is really good. Doors.
It's a pretty good song. I mean, that's really the song that hooked me in to Earl Sweatshirt. I would say that's the particular song that really gravitated towards me. I mean, it was the first song that ever made me really like sit down and be like, wow, okay. I guess I'm kind of privileged to have a dad in my life. This kind of makes me sad, actually.
It's a really good song. It has a really, really good message. The one line he says that he's too white for the black kids and too white for the black. Yeah, he's too.
Just everything about that song.
Too black for the white kids, too white for the blacks. That one, that's a really, really strong line. It sounds kind of silly, but like listening to it and really analyzing it, it's just incredible. There's some people who probably feel that way. I think Tyler even mentioned, yeah, I really gravitated to when Tebe said that, because like there's obviously people like that. I think that's right. Like a sector that I don't think a lot of people really realized.
And I think this is one of the first few times people were like, oh shit, Earl can actually spit like bar for bar here. Yeah. Holy shit.
Because like I think Earl and MF Doom for me, I mean they're almost similar. I think
compared. I'm kidding. Yes, I actually agree. I'm
Doom
kidding.
I think Doom obviously set in stone a lot of things, and I think even Earl mentioned that he has.
Oh yeah,
totally. He's totally taken a lot of what MF Doom's style of rapping has and kind of made it his own. He's been inspired by Doom. A lot of people have been inspired by Doom. So. This
like Little Pump, right? No, I'm kidding. We're not segueing into that.
This is me just talking about Doom at this point again.
Yeah, MF Doom.
I like Doom.
Mad Villain, you know.
Yeah, Mad Villain.
We could go on all day. I could be like, let me bring up something obscure. He's in Gas Face. Yeah, let me bring that up. Before he had like the costume and the mask. The whole villain persona, because like. I really like that he's. I don't think he came up with that until like later. Like that was.
No, I think that was early. That was like as soon as he became MF Doom, he was the whole villainy thing. It was the whole villain.
No,
thing.
I'm just saying he had a career like way back in the day, and then Then like later he came up with that. Like that he like had a whole 180 into like this like crazy like mad villain.
I mean, it makes sense, and like you hear stories from his live shows because apparently sometimes he wouldn't show up. Well, he would show up. But he would send out a doppelganger or a lookalike to rap for him. And
sometimes he just like would wear a mask. That's actually what he would do.
No. He wears the mask and everything, but like he'll send out a doppelganger or a lookalike to rap in his place. One time there was a show.
He'd play some door shit. He'd be like, I'm gonna like turn my back.
No, instead of him going out on stage, he'd send out someone else. And fun fact, fans actually ended up realizing it wasn't him early on in a show. They booed him off stage. He realized, like, yeah, these are my fans. They love me. And then he went out and finished the show. It's such an MF Doom thing.
So beautiful.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Things.
Yeah.
Conversation.
I don't know how to segue perfect because we didn't really plan much after this one.
Yeah. There's no planning on things, you know. Life just happens, you know. Just like the pandemic is over.
Oh,
you know?
oh, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Come on,
it's not over.
It's over. You know,
it's not
you got
over
vaccinated.
yet.
You're safe.
I'm not fully vaccinated. What? No.
Oh God, time to go.
We're almost there. I got a couple more weeks, and then I'm not like a few more weeks, and I'm fully vaccinated.
Segues.
Yeah.
You segue into a conversation. How does that happen?
The whole mask, restrictions on masks. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I think there's obviously people who didn't previously wear a mask. I think there's the excuse that, oh, but the CDC says. Like, you didn't listen to the CDC last week. Shut up.
I mean, that is just, to me, it's the dumbest thing they could have ever done in the world.
I mean, but it also encourages people to get vaccinated.
Well, that is the smartest idea part of it, sure.
But most of it is just idiotic people who are going to fake vaccination cards and go in unvaccinated without a mask.
Correctamundo, but... The big problem...
Which is illegal. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's very illegal. Yeah, don't. I don't know why I hesitated. Don't do that.
You're like, I guess you could do it.
You could if you
No,
wanted
but
to.
Don't go to jail. Don't go to jail.
No, that's super illegal if you do that.
We're not bailing you out.
No, we're not bailing you out. I'm trying to have a serious thought here, damn it. Come on, man.
I'm trying to warn the public about faking vaccination cards.
I'm trying to too, but I'm trying to say something
Krispy
else.
Kreme will be mad at you.
Krispy Kreme will be mad at you. Anyways. Okay, all right. God damn it. Can we be serious for a minute?
Fine.
Okay. But the problem with them saying, okay, if you're vaccinated, you can go on without a mask is, well, that requires to have the honor system. And unfortunately...
No one has honor here.
Okay, not many.
Not many people have honor.
Anybody can literally just go, oh, I've been vaccinated without a card and lie about it and then walk past any store clerk because 9 times out of 10 they're not going to give a shit anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, this is going to present a problem. Now I know, segueing into Ricky Schroder in LA, if you don't know who the fuck that is, well,
that guy.
Google him. We don't have to tell you who the fuck he was.
I don't know who he is. He's a child star. That's all I know about him.
That's all you need to know about him. He used to be on some stupid show that everybody used to watch back in the day. Okay, anyways, going back to this Ricky Schroder guy, what did he do? Well, he was out in LA and he was
at Costco. He was at Costco.
Yeah, he was, no, this is in LA. This is in California. This is in California.
But he was still at Costco.
But okay, and we're getting to the nitty gritty here. God damn it, we're like wasting time.
Because it's important. It's important to know.
So he was at Costco, and I was trying to get to the detail of what he had on his hat, because that's important as well.
It was a Blue Lives Matter flag.
He had a Blue Lives Matter hat on. This guy is super Republican, if you couldn't tell already. But yeah, he was out there being all like, why won't you let me in? The CDC says that I'm vaccinated, I can go in. I don't know why he's talking like this, but yeah, that's what he's basically saying was, okay, I wanted to go in without a mask. You're telling me no. He recorded it himself. Nobody caught him. He did this himself and put it on Instagram.
I hate people
about it.
There's a whole subgroup of people who do that, record themselves thinking they're high and mighty. That they're gonna turn.
They're Karens, okay.
Yeah, but worse. They're worse somehow. Like thinking, oh, I'm gonna spark a revolution. Like, no one likes this.
Revolution, no.
But like, yeah, there's a small subgroup of people who are gonna support them, but literally the large majority are gonna be like, bro, that's cringe, dog.
Well, yeah, it's like, listen. The sad part about this video is he tried to cancel Costco. I mean, legit cancel Costco. I've watched the video. I've actually watched the video. He legitimately says, everybody cancel your fucking Costco membership. I mean, he's going full Karen. He's like,
get a refund from Costco. I'm like,
oh, he got a refund apparently. The manager came out, gave him a refund. Just willingly gave him the refund. He was like, okay, you want a refund? All right, here you go. And he's bitching to the manager. The transaction is done. He should have left already. He's already gotten what he wanted.
He's got his refund.
He got what he wanted.
He got his 15 minutes of fame.
And he's like bitching to this poor manager, and you can see in her eyes, she's like, oh my God.
Oh my God. They're like, they're paying me enough to not, they're paying me enough to not beat the shit out of him, but not paying me enough to just walk out.
Mind you, he's bitching at 40 hours a week workers who are just trying to like live at this point.
Yeah.
He's bitching out their lungs. He's like, freedom, America, cops are great. Kyle Rittenhouser. We'll get to that in a minute.
I like how you had to stop me because you knew I was going to go into a tangent.
I'm white and oppressed.
I think it also opens a larger discussion about just masks in general, because there's obviously people who are totally fine with that. And
let me get a rant out here. Seriously, put on a fucking mask. It's not a big deal. I'm sorry. They are asking. You're gonna go put your mask on, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'll do it for.
Put on a cloth. If you're going out in public,
a cloth mask.
If you are working in an environment, if you're just going out anywhere.
See this?
Seriously. Look at how easy it was for him to put that on.
2 seconds.
Seriously.
Comfortable. Nice.
Ricky Schroder. We don't give a shit about who you were.
Yeah.
Just put on a fucking mask, dude.
What's
the big deal?
You're not like the cool actors like Mark Hamill, who've aged like fine wine. You aged like the mozzarella cheese they sell at Costco when it's not in the fridge.
That's evil. I love that though. But honestly,
Ricky, you're like a fun vampire. You don't suck blood. You just suck.
Fuck Bruce Willis too. He didn't wear a mask either.
Fuck Bruce Willis. He didn't show his dick in Pulp Fiction.
Oh boy. Okay, that's an interesting topic. Okay.
He showed his dick in every other movie, but
Fuck
not
Quentin
that
Tarantino.
one.
He shows feet.
Yeah, so does what's his name? Dan
Schneider.
Schneider.
At least they're consenting adults who agreed to it. I hope.
Unlike Dan Schneider, probably. I mean,
Dan Schneider abused children. Wow, this is so wild. I just talked about this in my last podcast.
Wow, look at us. I mean, look at you. Anyway, put on your fucking mask. It's not that hard.
Seriously though, dude.
There's a collective on TikTok. They're all like, yeah, oh man, I'm fully vaccinated. I can go outside without a mask. I don't want to be perceived as a Republican though. I think that's literally the worst thing that's ever come out of it.
Worst thing is
people don't want to be perceived as a Republican.
The worst part is it is a Democrat saying it on television to go ahead and do it, but then you're still going to be considered a Republican by your outsider people.
So there's no winning. There's no winning in this situation. Dude, literally, if the Republicans were just smart enough to wear a mask, or if like even a smaller percentage than what we have now wore a mask.
Oh, I'm Republican. I got brains.
Look, if they decide,
I put cloth on face.
I put cloth on face. It's like, oh, you know what? It's just if everyone just wore a mask, everything.
If everybody did what Sweden did, we would already be fine.
No, if everyone did what fucking not Sweden, fucking New Zealand did.
Any other country.
No, New Zealand, dude, their rates plummeted quick.
I know, and now they're doing concerts and shit.
Dude, in New Zealand, it rose. Like they had one new case a couple months back. They shut the whole place down. They did not mess around. Everything was shut down.
Better yet, just go to the Cayman Islands where this is not a joke. They literally, when they have to film anything now in the Cayman Islands, this is not a joke. They send them into a hotel room for 2 weeks. They come in with a hazmat suit, stick it up your nose, and then say, okay, you're negative. Come on out now. You can not wear a mask now. You're good.
Dude, I want to go to let's go to the Cayman Islands. Fuck it. You know what? We're going.
I want to, but like it's really expensive.
How much?
Apparently.
How much?
I don't even know.
It's
out of our pay grade. It's out of our pay grade.
Oh, damn.
I want to, but no.
But like, yeah, this opens a larger discussion about people's comfortability with masks. Cause I remember when the whole pandemic started, I'm like, I know how I feel about wearing a mask. And then like the first week goes by, I'm like, I kind of like these. And now I have like 10 cloth masks.
But see,
I have a problem. I keep buying more of them.
But see, the problem is if you say it's uncomfortable.
There's a difference between uncomfortable and, oh, I don't want to.
You know, you're just making up an excuse for not wanting to do that. And, you know, it really isn't that hard. You can find what mask works for you. Does a medical mask work for you? Great. That's the one you should be wearing. If you don't feel like wearing that, There are plenty of other options for you to wear a mask.
You can make your own mask. They sell
you
kits.
can.
They sell kits for
They sell
$5.
kids. They sell kids.
I said kits. $5 at Walmart. You just pick
I'm
out
just
your.
making sure you're saying your words right. They're selling kits. Sorry. Go ahead.
Like $5. You can pick out your your fabric at Walmart if you want to. And you just make your own designs.
I keep hearing other words. I'm like, you said something else, but I know that's not what you said.
Bro, I don't know what you mean, but okay. Whatever.
Sorry.
Whatever. Wear your fucking mask and wear your seatbelt and wash your.
No, don't wear your seatbelt. You'll be all right.
Wash your fucking hands. Some of you are nasty.
Also, wash your face after you wear a mask, man. You're gonna be sweaty in there, man.
Yeah, like
you gotta clean that.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, get a wipe, man. Clean that.
This is actually a nice little discussion I want to have. Just like little self-care tips. I'm sorry. I
do it because self-care too. Yeah, you gotta give a shit about yourself.
It's it get greasy up in there sometimes. But you good? But what I do, I get these pore strips on my nose. I do it like every couple weeks or so. Just
you did it serious right now.
Yeah, I am. I do pore strips. Just wash your face, wet your nose a bit. Yeah, on there. It's 10-15 minutes. Peel it off later. If you like, you can do like a whole skin mask routine.
I'm just like doing my routine over here.
Yeah, take care of your skin. I mean, realistically, that's probably one of the best things you could do that could help out with a mask too.
Or get plastic surgery. That works too.
No, we don't want to encourage that.
No, that everybody was a joke. He's being serious over here.
I am being real. All right, I am for real.
But no, seriously. Usually, what I'll do like every night is I'll get a little
scrub,
skin sensitive wipe.
Clean your
face. Good to go.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, yeah.
You shaved the beard. I just noticed that.
I know.
Fuck.
I shaved.
Dang it. All right, I'm out.
I shaved. Yeah, I know. I don't look all scruffy now. I look youthful and
you look like
I need to be ID'd at the bar now. That's another thing. Another rant.
Oh?
Seriously.
What?
No, seriously. If you go to a bar during a pandemic,
fuck you.
I don't respect you. You are an idiot. You are literally poisoning your immune system at a bar.
With cheap alcohol, by the way.
It's not cheap sometimes, but yes. I agree with that. But seriously, why? I wouldn't have to say this if I didn't see videos all the time of people doing this.
What's the point? Like, do you miss like the bar peanuts or something? Like,
I mean, some people's personalities that's the thing.
Some people's personality traits is ha ha ha. I go to bar.
They literally pulled away the peanuts. You can't do that anymore. That's the thing. You can't do that.
Okay, you have any idea how much money they're gonna lose for that? Cause I'm thinking do you wanna know why that came to my mind?
Because your parents took you to a bar and there were peanuts. I'm kidding.
No. The restaurant industry is what I'm studying in college. There's little tips and tricks to pretty much gain more profit. That's one of them. They have the bar peanuts there. It's a salty snack. You're gonna be enticed to eat them no matter how shitty they are. Like, just want to wash something. I want to eat something to wash it down with my beer. I'm thirsty.
If they get a good brand.
I'm thirsty. Another drink,
that's why
please.
They do it. That's why they do it. Sure.
That's why they do it. No, that's actually the reason. That's legitimately the reason. There's probably a bunch of other reasons that people think there, but no, that's the main reason.
But that's also why they have. This is also another thing. When you go to the movies, when you get a popcorn, then you're getting enticed because you're like, okay, I think I need a drink too. So they want you to spend more money on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a larger discussion about how there's little tips and tricks that people do to get more profit.
You mean McDonald's?
Yeah, that. There's also a theater, I don't remember where, but they pipe the smell of popcorn into each theater room. Like there's an event that goes from like the popcorn machine to every single theater room.
Pretty sure that's illegal and that probably has to be closed now. You can't do that, but maybe you can. I don't know.
It pipes the smell of popcorn. And
what is this? Fucking weird shit?
Because you smell the popcorn, like, dang, I kind of want popcorn, and then you go out and get popcorn, and then you get the whole drink. Maybe you want some M&Ms or something,
Popcorn. Let's all go get the coronavirus.
Oh God, no!
Let's get the coronavirus.
Let's not get the coronavirus. Jesus Christ! This whole pandemic has been like me dodging every moment of the virus. Like I was close to getting it.
I keep going this because I'm like, yeah.
I was close to getting the amount of times I thought I had it. Jesus Christ. I've never had it, fortunately. It's because I wear a fucking mask and wash my hands like a normal person.
Yes. And I mean, considering that I work with, like, around people a lot, I'm like, how have I just not gotten it?
I'm genuinely surprised. We both work at the same Walmart. I'm genuinely surprised we haven't gotten it yet.
I know, it's like,
It's
okay.
it's because we drank water out of the hose when we were kids. I don't know about you.
No. You see, we already drank the COVID vaccine, which was Canada Dry.
I never drank Canada Dry as a kid. I'm sorry. Never had ginger ales before.
You never had diet beer? Okay.
Nope.
It's really not that bad, but whatever.
Ginger ale, I've always wanted to try ginger ale. That's something I've always.
I mean, it's really good when you're like sick.
Yeah, obviously. I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Sick, nasty.
Sick,
yeah.
nasty.
That's my thing. Don't steal
Like
my
me,
thing.
nasty. She's the worst rapper ever.
Oh?
You don't know who that is.
I have
never
no
mind.
idea who that is.
Oh man.
You know who else is fucking gross? Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't fuck with him.
Mm.
I know we were talking about the Ricky
That's
dog.
right. We were trying to get back to that. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to pull
We're gonna
back.
listen to people saying all this shit, but whatever. That's all right. Whatever. I
okay.
don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, I don't give a shit what your thoughts are on guns. I don't give a shit what state you're from. Because I've seen people argue about this kid. Like, oh, but he was just protecting himself. Listen.
He intentionally went out there looking for trouble. I'm sorry. That's his fault.
A 17-year-old should not have access. I don't give a shit where he's from. A 17-year-old should not have access to the kind of weapon he had, and be out that late?
I know, right?
Shooting up people?
Doesn't this man got like a curfew? Damn.
His mom was out there with him, apparently. Supposedly.
Got, like,
she was caught.
She's got like apple slices. Hey, you thirsty? Here's a Capri Sun.
Well, in the video, apparently cops are giving him water and like saying, "Hey, good job there, Sonny," and we're glad you're on our side. Yeah, you're looking at me like distaste, and I'm like, yeah, that's how I look about it.
I know. Yeah, I don't. That's.
I mean, this is
cab. All cops are bottoms.
I hope that
None of you are tops. Sorry, I don't care.
No bottoms, no.
You guys are bottoms. I don't care. You cops are bottoms.
I mean, the fact that this has made John Oliver blows my mind, that I'm even saying that he even has to say the words Antioch, Illinois out loud.
Oh my God, it's weird. Dude, our town was literally in the news for like a week. It was gross.
It's been more than a week, dude.
Well, it's still, yeah.
John Oliver keeps bringing it up.
Actually?
It's
dang
crazy.
It's made our town unintentionally famous, but in the wrong way possible.
Well, no, I mean, it's not the town. That's what we have to keep stressing, is it's not the town, it's just a person, and there are people like this that live here.
There are.
It's not everybody, and I know I hate to say that kind of phrase, oh, it's not everybody.
But
fuck them anyways.
Yeah, there's a guy who lives like a little less than a block away from me. He's got like a Trump 2024 flag. I'm like, dog.
What do you mean Trump's? I'm kidding.
I'm like,
I'm joking.
Dog, just dang. Okay, we get it. It's your personality trait. You don't have to announce it.
Trump.
I don't. They're literally a
One
cult.
election there.
They're literally a cult. I'm sorry.
I mean, when you literally go to a convention during a pandemic, I would say that's a fucking cult.
Did you see the fucking gold Trump statue that someone made?
Oh, yeah, that was for the RNDC or whatever the fuck those Republicans call it.
Yeah, and you know what's even funnier? The artist is like, please don't bow down to this like a shrine. And I'm like, the fact that he had to say that, to me solidifies that they're a cult.
But
because they didn't like that Trump was being portrayed in a bad image. Oh, the baby Trump balloon. No, I don't like it. It hurts my feelings. Bro, it's a balloon. Chill.
Put the Stephen Colbert cartoon. Stephen, no. Don't do that.
Oh my God, Animaniacs made fun of him. Oh my God, you guys are literal children.
I forgot that literally.
Animaniacs made fun of him. I'm sorry. The fact that
I forgot that they put that in the first. They just snuck that in there.
They stuck that in several times.
Oh my God.
No, it's not just one. It's not just the first episode.
That was the first time I noticed it, though.
There's an episode. They try to make everything cute. There's a photo.
Oh yeah.
There's
and then they got the Trump dinosaur.
No, not that. Not that. No.
That's totally based on that.
But like, yeah. But like, when I think there's like a headshot of Trump, and like when they're making everything cute, they make him into a pig.
Animaniacs just doesn't give a fuck anymore. They don't give a shit.
I think Animaniacs was always like this. I don't know what you're talking about.
They were, but
not to the extent they are now.
No, they're giving more leeway now that they're on Hulu. They're
mean, obviously.
Okay.
It's Steven Spielberg.
It's still for kids, but it's not. It's also for adults.
It's Steven Spielberg. Someone has to lick his balls to get shit done. We love Steven, though. We love you, dog.
Hey, man, I got hopes for West Side Story.
Okay.
We'll see if it's good. I mean, why already fix something that's not broken? I mean, I don't know, but they're giving work to that actress who's from the original, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Nice.
So they're putting the original chick in the new one. Okay. All right. Because everybody was bitching about it. They were like, oh, it's going to be whitewashed. And I'm like, come on, man. Let's give it a fair chance before we even say that.
I think I played a song from West Side Story in my orchestra.
You better. No. It was a good-ass musical.
It is.
And it was one of the first, I wasn't probably one of the first, but it's one of the major ones that have representation about, gangs kind of suck. You're going to die. There was a message.
Gangs suck, all right? Unless it's Passione. We love Passione. You don't understand my reference. But the people out there probably will. Probably not, though.
What? I gotta read up on this. What
is that college? Hey, it's the college I go to.
Oh, wow. Well, I didn't actually mean to segue into that, but no.
Yeah.
Fuck college.
Why?
Kidding.
Why? We get it. You don't want to learn more things.
No, I don't want to learn anything. After finding out that Kanye West was Jesus, I don't want to learn anything else. Speaking of that, Yeezus. We stand Yeezus.
We like the Yeezus album.
I do like it a lot.
I don't like Kanye as a person that well. He's kind of iffy. There's moments where I'm like, yeah,
opinions I have on that, but yes.
Definitely his anti-vaccination.
Did he really say that?
He's an anti-vaxxer. So is Big Sean.
That just kind of made me sad a little bit.
Yeah, so is Nas.
I don't think so.
No, Nas, yeah, it is.
Not exactly. The way he worded it, I don't think so. Because I've heard what he said.
Because I know Big Sean said a line where he's like, oh, I don't even get the flu I don't even get my flu shot. Bro. I don't know how I feel about that.
No, I know Big Sean said it like that. Nas, I mean...
I think he said it. I'm pretty sure he said it.
I heard the line that you're saying about in question. I think that was taken out of context. I don't know. Because I think he's talking about, like a baby doesn't understand all of this stuff. I don't think he was saying like, oh, you shouldn't get this. I don't think he's even discussed it beyond that line, so.
Yeah, but I mean, so that opens a larger discussion to vaccination, especially in the rap industry.
we could complain more about, segue people like, what the hell's his name? Joe Rogan, who literally told his audience, oh, if you're young and healthy,
don't get vaccinated.
Don't get vaccinated.
That's stupid as shit. I feel like people...
That's a dumb thing to say.
People who have a big platform like that should be more careful what they say to their audience. I get it. Yeah, everyone has their opinions, and, people are there to see them and their opinions. But especially right now, we're in a global pandemic. Well, near global, New Zealand.
Well, I mean, the problem is...
You should be more careful with what you say, because, like, what you say can literally affect, like, okay, if it's just the one anti-vaxxer who believes the earth is flat in your neighborhood, that's only going to affect, like, 3 people. But, like, Big Sean, Kanye, and Joe Rogan, they have fans of millions of people.
I remember that Big Sean statement that you said, but I completely forgot about that until we just talked about this. I completely, forgot about that.
Yeah, there's a larger discussion about that, because, like, there's a reason why the rap industry, and to a larger extent the black community, don't like a lot of Western medicine.
Well, there's a big reation.
I know there's like several big reasons.
So there's one big giant one, which is hopefully I can say this right. Tuskegee, which is, where they were being told they were getting vaccinated for this, and then, they came back and they were like, well,
we never got vaccinated.
Sorry. This is before, like, trial periods were, like, serious, and, that's a big reason that I would say, they don't want to get vaccinated for sure.
And it's understandable, don't get me wrong.
But to segue back to Joe Rogan, I mean, the problem I have with what he said was he was like, well, I'm only a sports announcer, so, take what I said with a grain of salt. But the problem is, if that's how you think of yourself, then why are you even saying something of this nature if you know that people are listening to you? I mean, you have like millions of dollars coming in from Spotify. You have millions of fans who check into you every day and they go, well, they don't give a shit about this first part you said. They care about what you said afterwards, which is, okay, don't get vaccinated if you're A, B, C, and D. And, some people do listen to Joe Rogan's every word, and that's just how it is, unfortunately, because, he's the guy who had Elon Musk on, so he must be smart.
Yeah, that opens another larger discussion about, like, people, because there's people who obviously adore, people who they like, because, you got fans of certain people, like, what's the best way to word this? I'm trying to figure out the best way to word, like celebrities. People who have a voice. People obviously are fans of people like that, and
right.
they're gonna want to like Tyler Creator promoting Pharrell Williams fucking skincare. I really want that shit. I'm sorry.
Every time I check, it's always like sold out.
And see, like, we're victims of it, because like I think everyone is victims of it, listening to every single word that their favorite celebrity likes. But like, it makes sense for an extent. But there's some things where I think celebrities should obviously be way more careful with what they do and what they say.
So you mean Mel Gibson?
And The Weeknd. No, yeah, Mel. Okay, The Weeknd, we like The Weeknd because he's kind of quiet about his personal life. And
I mean, The Weeknd has been kind of weirdly, silently political in the way of, he's been like really quiet.
He's been supportive of the Ethiopia problem.
True.
Problem out in there.
True. He's very vocal on certain things, but
I mean, it makes sense for him to be vocal on the Ethiopia part because I don't know if you know about this. His mom and grandma, they used to take him to Ethiopian church, and he learned the traditional Ethiopian language.
Every day, don't we?
Yeah, he learned traditional Ethiopian language. So.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I was just gonna say because he was caught, at the Jenner's party, and all that.
Oh, it's just he
was caught like not wearing a mask with all of them, and his privilege was being checked and all that stuff, yada yada yada. That's old news though.
We still like him though.
I still like The Weeknd. I hope he understands that when he does that, he's showing how privileged he is, as a celebrity to be tested regularly and all that good stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, he did give everyone a mask when he did the Super Bowl performance.
Yeah, I have opinions on that too.
What? Because like the whole bandage thing, part mask, part bandage thing, I thought that was cool.
Because it seemed like whenever I saw celebrities hanging out doing that, they were like just chilling without a mask. And then like, I don't know, some celebrities were wearing masks. Like I saw Polo G was there and he was wearing a mask, and I was like, well, why can't everybody else be wearing a mask though?
We like Polo G though. Polo G's cool.
Oh, you do like Polo G. So did you listen to that vinyl record I gave you?
Not yet.
No, you did. I'm glad that you know who Polo G is. I'm like, oh, he knows Chicago hip hop. Great.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my needle to be done.
Oh, you mean the needle to drop?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
All right, I know. Now it's time for the episode to end.
That's it. Andrew's bad joke of the day, everyone. Andrew's bad joke.
But yeah, Anthony Fantano, we sort of like him.
We like him. I like him. I don't listen to everything he says word for word.
He gave the new J. Cole a 7 out of 10. He's good in my book.
I really did want to talk about the new J. Cole, but I haven't listened to it yet. So
now the tables have churned. I've actually listened to it.
Yeah. Last week I'm like, oh, Mitchell's versus the Machines, man, you should watch that, and you're like, oh, I haven't seen it. No, I'm
gonna watch that tonight. Actually,
I was ready to talk about it. And then you're like, oh, I haven't seen it yet. I'm like, bro.
But Doug the Pog is in it.
Yes. Oh, it's such a good movie. Former Gravity Falls writers are on that movie.
That would explain.
That explains so much.
When I watched the trailer, I was like, why does it feel like Gravity Falls?
Yeah, former Gravity Falls writers were on there. Phil Lord, Chris Miller obviously produced them. We love those boys.
And then, the Spider-Man boys were in it, probably those people you just said, weren't they?
Yeah, that's literally what it was.
Oh, no.
They're not just known for... They also did Cloudy with a Chance of Evil.
The movie was Mr. T. They did the movie with Mr. T. Yes, Mr. T is in that movie, yes.
They also did Clone High.
Cloud what?
Clone High.
Oh, I don't know what that
Clone
is.
High. That was like their original thing, I think.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what
Sorry.
clone? They referenced it in Spiderverse.
Listen, I only cared about the Post Malone reference. Yeah, I think that's a Banksy.
God, I didn't even realize.
That was so apparent when I watched it the first time. I was like, oh, that's Post Malone.
I didn't realize.
What the hell is he doing here?
I didn't realize how much later. Bro, he did the music.
He's credited even. He's in the credits.
Yeah, I know.
Like deep down there, he's
Austin
in there.
Post. Austin Post. Is that I don't know this.
I think
name.
he's just credited as Post Malone actually.
Okay, that's nice. But
Because he did the sunflower.
Dude,
Sunflower.
I love
That's a
Post.
big part of the movie because it's how the movie begins and how the movie ends. It's literally sunflower at the beginning and the end.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy that's how it starts and ends. And what's kind of funny about, I mean, we're going off into Spiderverse now. What's kind of odd about Spiderverse is literally they kind of like, you know, let you relate to him, Miles, by literally like he can't remember the words, and I'm like, yeah, sometimes I can't remember the words either.
That's okay. That has to be the most relatable thing ever. I'm sorry. When you're singing, but you know some of the words, but not all of the words.
Even though I was there the whole time, like the sunflower, I'd love it too much.
Oh God, it's such a good song. I'm sorry. Honestly, almost every aspect. Every aspect of that movie is perfect.
I love how they're about to play the Lil Wayne part in the part where like Peter B. Parker dies. Spoilers if you haven't seen this fucking movie. What's wrong with you? They're literally about to, but they keep playing the Ty Dolla $ign part, and then Lil Wayne's part is about to happen, and they like cut it off.
Wait, hold on. What? I don't remember this.
I'm not scared of the dark.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a Lil
that
Wayne song, but they only play the Ty Dolla $ign part.
Oh yeah.
They don't play the Lil Wayne part. I noticed that.
That is kind of weird. I'm like, hold on a second. I literally had to think about it for a minute.
Even though Your Movie Sucks specifically claimed that it was a Lil Wayne song, and I'm like, did you actually look up these artists? Because that's Ty Dolla $ign that's singing in the movie. Are you that stupid, dude?
We like Your Movie Sucks.
I like him, but sometimes he says things, and I'm like, you clearly didn't do the research. And if any hip hop head is gonna come into your thing, they're gonna be like, dude, that's not Lil Wayne in the movie, though. That's not.
He's
Lil
watching
Wayne.
Twilight right now.
I still like Your Movie Sucks because his video on the hot tub movies. God, that was a laugh fest for me.
I love this stuff.
Of him actually going there.
I love watching when he does streams with his friends, like the stream highlights he does.
I'll admit,
he did them on the
commentary
Oscar.
tracks.
He did the Oscar ones, the ones he's done on the Oscars. Where
He's a funny guy. No, he's still fun. I don't always agree with his opinions on movies,
Same.
but he's funny. I
do,
think
yeah.
he's funny.
I
for
really like him a lot.
But that Cool Cat video.
You've said the words. You're gonna get sued now.
Listen, if you're watching this video,
Derek Savage, why?
listen, Derek Savage. Copyright claim me. I don't give a shit. Okay? Your movie sucked. Fuck you. You screwed over tons of YouTube content creators. Fuck you.
Yeah, we
man.
don't like that. We don't like it.
But seriously, that Cool Cat video,
Oh my God, it's so
I
funny.
was hysterical.
It's so funny. And then the one that I Hate Everything did. That was a good one too. I'm sorry.
all of the Cool Cat videos I've seen are like, oh my God, this
Oh.
movie sucks.
Oh
What's
God,
wrong with
Jesus,
this movie?
Oh God, it's awful. It's
Just the fact that he inserted himself into the movie to be the dad character was like, you really think this is a good quality product, don't you? You think this is good.
It's like Ice-T being in a cop show. Like he's just there to be Ice-T.
I disagree with you there. He's pretty good in that show. I disagree
And
with you
what
there.
NCIS is it?
No.
What is it? What is it?
No. It's a cop show. It's a cop show. I don't remember which one it is specifically since I don't have my phone in front of me.
It might be NCIS, but whatever.
But I will say I've watched the show a couple times and passing on TV, and I'm like, oh, Ice-T, you gotta come on, don't sleep on my boy Ice-T. He's a good actor. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't be talking shit about Ice-T. We like Ice-T.
We like Ice-T. We like Ice-T.
He's not an anti-vaxxer, so we like him.
We do like Ice-T. We fuck with Ice-T.
Yeah, I mean he's got a kid and everything. He's got a kid with Coco.
I remember his the episode where he's in Rick and Morty.
That's because Justin Roiland was apparently a fan
Of Ice-T?
and he asked Ice-T to come on the show apparently, and he said yes. Apparently Ice-T was a Rick and Morty fan.
Oh, that's great.
Apparently.
So is Donald Glover. Donald Glover's also a Rick and Morty fan.
Supposedly Logic was too. Apparently, I didn't know that.
He did show up in an episode. Logic? Yeah.
Yeah, that was right before the retirement, which the retirement album. That album was cool, although, Logic, we know you're Doc D. You don't gotta hide it, man. We know you're Doc D.
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen
No,
them.
he's Doc D, totally.
I haven't seen them in the same room.
Bitch, they were in the same room, but that was a lie. I knew that was a lie. When they had the mask on and the fake voice, I was like, bitch, I know you're Doc D. Don't even lie here. You're like trying to pull some MF Doom shit over here. You're like, you're retired. And then he released a song a couple days ago, apparently.
Ah.
That was like, apparently he claims it was like finished or something, and I'm like,
Sure.
we know you're gonna come back. Come on. Listen, I know this is an unpopular opinion. Logic is not the worst rapper in the world. I kind of like him. Please don't hurt me,
Yeah,
hip-hop fans.
you had a Logic poster in your room.
I know. I bought that before the album came out, though.
That's a risk. You never take a risk like that.
I know.
That's what I did with the After Hours. I mean, I bought the After Hours poster. I'm like, what if this album somehow sucks? But
I bought Starboy, and that album's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm a motherfucking Starboy.
I'm like out here a couple weeks ago. Like, Starboy, it's good. It's not my favorite album.
And then you're like, I'm a motherfucking Starboy.
Like I'm listening to it, I'm like, you know what? I think I might have been wrong, but I still.
I feel it coming. Come on, man. Daft Punk is all over.
That's why I like it so much. I mean, I can't hate on it as much as I.
They literally made it a song that sounds like the '80s, but somehow made it like cool for modern audiences. That's the cool part about that song.
We love Daft Punk though.
But the whole thing is inspired by like many things. Like definitely, False Alarm was definitely inspired by that. What the fuck was that movie where it was in first person? I'm trying to remember.
Doom. No,
not Doom. It'll come to me later when we're done, and I'm gonna be so disappointed in myself. But there was this cool movie where it's like from first person and it's bloody and gory, and I think it was made by some like Russian like band or something. It was a pretty cool film. I wish I could remember the name of it so I could credit it, but I'll like probably edit that in later. Hey, edit it in here. This is the movie that I'm thinking of. I think we're done here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're good.
All right, that was an episode of the Andrew Stedl Podcast. Abruptly ending.
Yeah.
Alvaro, is there anywhere that the people can find you?
Not yet.
I'll give you a chance.
Not yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on it right now.
You're working on being found, so they can't find you anywhere. Okay.
Nope.
Right.
I am.
All right. Well, I'm Andrew Stedl. Look me up anywhere that Andrew Stedl is, and you can find me. And that's all, folks.